And we are live. We should just talk for like the first like 30 seconds. I think they run an ad. That's what people have been telling me.
Okay.
But this is Conan Sun, and we are doing a co-op arena today, as we usually do. And we were actually in the middle of a run right now. So if you're just tuning in, I'm going to send the link. Actually, I should snip this. I'm going to snip this. So
Okay.
why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? I think people are the people are caught up now. While I snip our deck list. This is a run that I've been doing like just by myself last night, and I didn't get a chance to finish it today because it's actually doing pretty well. So we'll finish this and then do another run. We're at 7-1
Okay.
right now, so it's gonna end pretty soon. So tell us a
Uh,
bit about yourself.
okay. So my name is Conan Sun. I'm from Germany and I'm an arena player. And I'm a really great fan of Hardrock's stream. Yeah, I came into Hearthstone because I played a lot of StarCraft, and then all my friends moved to Hearthstone, and I tried it too. And it is really fun for me. I play chess in real life, so I like board games. And yeah, that's about
Nice.
it.
Yeah, I think it's amazing how many people come in from StarCraft, considering how different of a game it is. I used to
Yeah.
play StarCraft too, actually. Um,
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, Trump and Masan and all the
yeah,
good
right.
streamers
Yeah.
all played StarCraft. Yeah.
It's just interesting. It's an
Maybe it's just
incredibly
this much.
different game
Uh,
involving very different skills. All right.
mhm.
I hope this deck list is not going to be that blurry, but it might be a little blurry.
Okay.
Whoa.
Rogue is one of my weakest classes. I don't know
Oh.
why, but I always die to Fire Blast. And
It
things
used
like
to be,
this.
you know, I had that same experience. It used to be one of my weakest classes. Fizz issue from this chat says, anyone know why this stream is not available for mobile viewing? No, it should be. I didn't turn off mobile viewing or anything like that. I think maybe it needs, like, it probably can only be viewed on mobile once you get a certain number of viewers. So, oh, and I just realized if it's not available for mobile viewing, me talking like this on the stream is not going to help him.
Yeah, totally true. Right in the chat.
Okay. So I normally use this program in order to talk with the chat called Windows on Top to keep a window on top.
Oh, okay.
Except the license ran out, so I just bought a new. So I actually paid money for it just to support their really simple app that I don't know why they're charging me $20 for, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I did that, and it turns out they have a 1 business day delay before they'll actually email me my license, which who knows when that's actually going to come here. So I will have a more limited chat interaction today, unfortunately, but I'll still pop
Okay.
in and see.
I can read the chat.
Yeah, yeah, that would be really nice. Okay, but yeah, so I was talking about the rogue, and you said it was one of your weakest classes right now, and you know you're obviously an infinite arena player, at least historically. Are you still okay? This is a question I've been asking people. Because we usually, our co-hosts are all infinite arena players, right? And some are like new and they're still infinite in GVG. But I feel like a lot of people, and myself included, are no longer infinite right now in GVG if you discount the first week. Because the first week of GVG, you know, all the new players are playing, and especially
Yeah,
that weekend when that was
course.
the only way to play GVG, and it was like really soft, and everyone was getting like 10, 12 wins every run. But then the game got released, and then a lot of the people moved back to playing ranked, and then the people who were like just coming in to check it out like played a couple runs, and I guess they stopped. And it's been I feel like the competition has been a lot higher in the last like week and a half.
I felt this before GVG was released. 1 week before the release, all the bad players stopped playing and saved the gold, I felt like. And I didn't manage to get more than 5 wins in this time. But now I feel it's better. The people are really aggro right now. But with Paladin, I've managed to get 12 wins the last few runs, I think.
Nice.
Because yeah, the had very good decks with 2 Guardian of Kings, 2 Silvers and stuff. But I feel like people play less around things anymore.
It's
Like I
true.
had
And
a lot of
it's
consequences. Yeah.
Yeah, and it works both ways because people play less around stuff. So you think, oh, if I just hold this card, I'll get a lot of value, but then you may just die. So
Uh,
it's kind of like a different consideration right now. I don't think I'm adjusting as well as quickly as I want to, and I've heard that like as players like especially like Trump have had like a lot of problems with GVG because his playstyle is like pretty much the opposite of what you should do in GVG.
you need a really good deck to play like a value player.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like you need an insane deck now to play more value than tempo. For now, whenever you play value, you're like, oh my god, am I being too greedy? Maybe I'm being too greedy. Like he has 3 minions on the board. Maybe I can just hold his mind control tech and not play a minion. But who knows? But yeah, so for Rogue, and this skill thing, in terms of like adjusting, it happened to me in Nax too. Like when Nax first came out, I lost like about 1 win per run on average for like the first couple of weeks before I recovered, and then I got better than I was in Classic. So maybe this will happen again in GVG, and this isn't like a permanent kind of thing where the randomness is just going to get to me. But for Rogue, it used to be one of my worst classes. Like it was always a very strong class, and it was not a terribly like difficult class for new players to play either, but it was always just one of my worst classes throughout. Like I was an infinite player and it was one of my worst classes. And at some point I got Merps to basically like coach me for like 3 straight Rogue runs because he was a very good Rogue player. And then I kind of like absorbed how he plays Rogue, and I kind of absorbed some of the like a lot of it has to do with what you do in the opener, I feel, for Rogue. Because you just have so many more options than other classes. Just in your first like 2-3 turns, and you can like you have to plan out like when to save stuff for combos. You have to plan out how you curve out. You have to do odds on what you draw. There's a lot more work to be done in the first couple turns, and then afterwards it's kind of like easy mode because presumably you have the board and all of your cards are tempo anyway. So
As, I often die to really random stuff in GVG now. Like yesterday I was at 1-2 with a Warlock, and I was at I think 50 life against the mage, and she just had a Sorcerer's Apprentice out, and then she played 3 fireballs.
Yeah, I was about to say that is the most dangerous card now.
Yeah, I never expected that. 5 fireballs at 1-2. Insane.
Okay.
So,
Nope, it's not letting me change my stream name. Yeah, we need to change the stream name. 2 nights ago, we were doing this, and we had a nice little Fuegan and Stalag thing going that we never pulled out. We never pulled out Thaddeus, unfortunately. But we did have both Fuegan and Stalag, so it was kind of exciting. Now we're going to change it. Today, though, we in the current deck, we have Sneed. So if you guys look at the deck list...
Yeah. It's one of my favorite cards, I think, after Unstable Portal. I've never got it in Arena so far, but I really like it.
I will say it. We rated very high on the tier list. I think we may drop it a little, but it's still a very good card, and it single-handedly won me 1 game. Like on turn 9, I played Sneed and I taunted him up against a Warlock, and it was just over. Like at that point, there was nothing he could do. He had to run all of his minions in and pulled out a Gruul. He couldn't take care of the Gruul, and he just said, "Well played." I was so far behind. Like I could not have won without Sneed and a taunt.
In Constructed, I once got a duplicate on Sneeds or Shredder, and then I also played Echo of Medivh, and then I had 7 Sneeds or Shredders on board. And it was just over. It was funny.
Nice. Okay, so guys, I just put the Hearth Arena link for this draft into the chat. We're going to continue this. It's a pretty good deck, as you can see. It has a very high like general like value, and it has a couple of spots where it's missing curve things, like 4-drops. I only have 3 actual 4-drops because Mystic's not really a 4-drop. We're good on 3-drops, but for 2-drops we only have 4 2-drops essentially, right? Defias is not a 2-drop, so we only have 4 2-drops. And then it has good value going forward. So it's kind of like it's a pretty control rogue actually, where where we generally don't we're not rushing anyone down. The deck has good reach, but we like get the board on like a certain turn, maybe like 8, 9, 10, and then we attack the face.
I feel it like it has exceptionally much late game with the Sea Giants, Storm Champion.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the 5 drops.
we have big stuff. Hearth Arena says it's an aggro control rogue, which is kind of right. We have 2 backstabs, we have deadly poison and eviscerate, so we'll see. I've had this problem lately, well, not lately, just in GVG in the last like week and a half, where I hit a wall when I get to 8 wins, and then I could sometimes get to 9 wins, sometimes get to 10 wins, but it's kind of a crawl from there. Like, you just start seeing the most insane decks as compared to pre-GVG.
Yeah.
Going first, we're definitely fishing for a 2-drop. I don't think Defiance Ringleader is good enough to be a 2-drop in a rogue, especially when you can just dagger.
Pass it away, yeah.
I'm actually going to keep the Spider Tank.
Yeah, that's a good card to keep.
Yeah, just because...
2 of the 2s.
Exactly, like, it'll eat 2 2s. The Paladin can't really buff things. So, in the very beginning anyway. So, it's most like, it's going to do the Divine Shield thing, but that's fine. Ugh. My one bad card in the entire deck. The choices were like... it was Sinister Strike, I remember this. It was Sinister Strike, Thrallmar Farseer, and Magma Rager.
I actually picked Magma Rager the last week. It was in a Druid, and I had like 3 Iron Barks yet.
Did it work?
I was supposed to pick them, not really, 6 wins. Kinda. And then it was Grimscale Oracle, War Golem, Magma Rager. And I used Hearth Arena, and it said pick Magma Rager, because War Golem
when Hearth Arena is telling you to pick Magma Rager, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's still playing this. He's playing this actually into my dagger.
Yeah.
He hasn't used his coin yet, so he may coin out a 4-drop most likely. Which means the Spider Tank's not really gonna do as much as I want it to do.
But Primal Farseer won't do any more, I think. Even if he plays a Worgen, Primal Farseer will not be really good.
Yeah. I think a Thrallmar Farseer. Just because whatever I put out right now is going to die. That's my only consideration.
And you have no follow-up either.
Yeah. Yes. So, might as well.
Here we go.
This is the value play that we don't like to do, but I don't really have a follow-up, and I only have 3 4s in the deck, so I'm not terribly hopeful I'm going to draw into one.
The squad doesn't look like 7 wins. Murloc Tidehunter and the Primal Farseer.
Right? Like, what does he have? What do I have? I daggered and I played a Thrallmar Farseer. He didn't use the coin on the first turn, then played a Murloc Warleader, or Murloc Tidehunter into my dagger. This is 7-1 right here.
Probably has like 6 Tyrians in his hand. Just waiting to play anyone.
I mean, I already have my Sneeds, so I'm set. I hope this doesn't get Aldoored, because it'll never die if it gets Aldoored. That's Sneed's problem. You gotta kill him, but it's hard.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ha!
He has too much health.
Ha!
Oh, the value.
The value. Okay, I'm Jungle Panthering, and then I'm making the double trade. Yeah, it's better than a Spider Tank. What's he gonna do to a Jungle Panther?
You can trade up better. Why would you play a Shadowton here?
I mean, he's played 2 very, very awful things going forward. He must have a very good late game. Oh, never mind. Spider Tank was the right choice.
Reporting for duty.
That's fine. I'll keep his stealth.
Of course.
Yeah, I got more stealth creatures than you do. We could play this game. We could play this game. I have a Sea Giant coming up. You could put as many minions out as you want.
But that's so odd, because on turn 4 as a Paladin you want to play something amazing.
Yeah.
Give him stuff.
Oh, he's just gonna feed that to me.
Alright.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes. End your turn. Let me play the Sea Giant. Take my 4/2 into your Drake and attack you to the face with the Tiger. Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Well played.
Equality Consecrate?
Really sometimes.
Yeah. I'm thinking Equality Consecrate. He has to. He has to have something. This deck is 7-1. There's the Equality.
Probably Consecrate.
He's
No,
just gonna
just
play
great.
something.
Meta Bomber. Yeah, that's right.
Miss everything.
Did it actually miss everything? Oh my gosh.
He actually missed everything. Oh man, I don't even want to, because I want to play the Stormwind champion. But that's a weird thing to play a Stormwind champion and still take the trade. I guess I have to take that trade.
Yeah.
It's a little ridiculous to not take that trade. Okay, I'll Spider Tank, spread out, and dagger up afterwards. Oh no, I'll Matter Bomber and Defies Ringleader.
I don't know if Meta Bomber can get value against, like, if he masters and we play Meta Bomber and kill all his guys. So I will probably play the Spider Tank, but I'm not sure. So we of course trade, but...
Because I'm okay with him using his sword. Like, once I play a Stormwind champion, I'm very much okay with him using his sword, which is why I don't care about the Matter Bomber dying. Well, I'm definitely taking this trade.
Yeah, of course.
This is like a stupid thing not to take. So the question is just Matter Bomber and Defies Ringleader, or Spider Tank, Defies Ringleaders, and a dagger. We're playing the Stormwind champion the next turn.
Oh, turn 4 he can play like a sword and a 3-drop, then Meta Bomber would be better. Don't know.
Okay,
Not
you know
sure.
what? That's fine. We'll trade 2 into it. We'll go a little slower here. We've been playing value. He hasn't been able to do much to us. Let's do this. I wanted to get a little more tempo on the board because the Matter Bomber gets 2 more attack. So if he plays something really big, we wouldn't have to trade 2 things in. But I guess we could trade 2 things in. Okay, yeah. So this is the right play. You know, normally if this was a high win rate, I'd just be like, oh, of course he has a sword. But he's been so awful so far in terms of just his card quality that was not even in consideration. Okay, Stormwind champion or Sneed?
We could also Sneeds on Shredder because then we wouldn't die to Consecration so much.
Yeah. No, that's right. And I have a dagger in my hand that I can use to remove the 1/1. Yeah. I'm kind of playing into this Aldor, but that's kind of fine too. My Stormwind champion will take care of the Aldor when it comes out, and it'll make our things with 1 attack have 2.
Now he plays Tyrion, probably. He has to have a reason to be excited.
He has to have a Tyrion. There's nothing else he could possibly have at this point.
Let me think.
I actually kept the Naturalize in my hand once because I thought he would absolutely have a Tyrion, and next time he played it, then I facelisted it, killed it, and it was a good game.
Oh, by the way, does anyone want to be a mod in the chat right now? Because where Merps is the only mod right now, and me, and I'm playing the game, and Merps is an awful mod. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make you a mod. Once I find out. What's your Twitch chat handle?
Colin Sun, I think. I can have hello in the chat.
There we go. Okay, I made you a mod.
What?
Now, there's a guy spamming something. Can you just time him out or something? Okay.
Oh my god, look at the board. What happened?
Kikyoman, you are also a mod now. Oh, well, Sneed didn't really get a ton of value here, did he?
No.
Well, let's keep him alive anyway. Let's keep everything alive.
It's time for the might of Stormwind.
Just Stormwind Amani? Yeah.
Do I?
More souls.
I can do this. I'll keep my dagger. I'll keep my dagger. It's fine. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I have a card advantage. He has another Equality Consecrate? That's fine. Use 2 cards to kill 2 of my cards. What are you sorry about? I mean, actually, in that case, the Thalnos was the best thing that could have happened to us.
Of course.
Oh man.
Or maybe another Sneeds. Yes.
Hold on. There's something wrong with my. There's something wrong with my browser. All of my everything's being moved up. Like I can see my full cards. That's so weird. You guys see this, right? Like you can't see my opponent's hand, but you can see my whole the whole cards. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, a new bar Argent Commander.
Yeah.
I don't really want a matter bomber here.
No. Can be better. I
That's
just
so
killed
weird.
it
I'm
with
gonna
my
yeah.
dagger.
I'm gonna reset my my game after this. That's just the game after a big explosion. Oh, so a big explosion screws up the entire game. I see.
Tazdingo! Yes! Not on my watch.
By the way, that's really interesting. When people talk to me, you guys can't see what they say because we have an overlay that covers it. All right.
So,
Well, this Fan of Knives is pretty
Fan of
good.
Knives is pretty good, yeah. Fan of
Or do we
Knives,
matter bomber?
kill.
No. Well, we'll Fan of
No.
Knives. See what we get. Kazan Mystic. We'll
okay.
save that.
Okay, so this. No.
Well played.
Do you want to dagger here?
This guy's
Or,
Yeah. We'll use the dagger to kill the 2/1.
yeah. Wait, you don't want to trade with the Anubar? You want to eviscerate the Ascension? Or what?
I don't really want to use my Eviscerate yet.
No,
Um,
yes.
I could.
So why
I don't
don't
want to hurt my Anubar. No, I want my Anubar to stay healthy.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 5 damage. He can't deal 5 damage. We have 2 things on the board that
We go.
that I'm totally okay bouncing back to my hand. So I don't really care if he kills the Anubar, but at the same time, I don't want him to flip the board. I want him to use all his resources to kill this Anubar. So he's dead.
Well played.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well played.
Great
So
game.
even when Sneed screws up and gives us a Thanos, it turns out to be the perfect card.
So what did he have? He has like 2 qualities, concentration.
He has a lot
not
of
really that
yeah.
much.
It wasn't really that good. The Equality
And
Consecrator.
an option here.
I guess he gets a lot of value out of an Equality Consecration because people extend the board
Yeah.
and they don't care.
Mhm.
I guess that's why he's where he's at. So is my game permanently screwed up now after a big explosion, or are we fine? Like, do I need to reset the game client, or was it just that one game? I'm gonna hope it's just that one
I
game
don't.
because that was really awkward. All right, actually, hold on. I need to record this on Hearth Arena. That was a
Paladin
win.
without a coin.
We had no coin. No, we did have a coin.
No, we
No.
didn't have a coin.
We didn't have
It was the way the
That's true. We did not
was
have a
the way
coin.
the Defiers and
All right. Yeah. So Hearth Arena is still having this white screen problem if you wait too long to enter your run. We'll fix
Oh, yeah.
that in like mid-January.
okay.
Unfortunately, it's not going to get fixed anytime soon because everyone's on vacation.
Okay.
But all you have to do is remember what you're about to enter and then hit refresh, and then you're back.
I always forget if I had the coin or if I didn't have it. So I just don't enter anything.
Yeah, I enter the data as soon as the game happens. But then I make sure I remember it again before I hit save because it gives that white screen so often.
Watch
Mhm.
your back.
Yeah, I enter the coin and the opponent's class, but then the game goes on and Hearth Arena stops actualizing. And
Yeah.
But
Oh, well,
I
we have
typed
the
in-
coin, so this SI7 and Ogre is a pretty good start.
hmm
Do we keep a Noyotron just for a small drop, or do we fish for a... I think we should keep the Noyotron.
Yeah, maybe because if he doesn't play at V2, then we can turn 5 and Neutron as well. Come back to it.
Yeah, it's a good trigger for combos. And it also could trigger our Eviscerates or our Defies as a turn 4 play.
Oh my god.
Well,
So,
we have a turn 4 play. There's nothing much we could do about this.
no.
Ogre Brute against a Priest on turn 3 is very strong.
Mm. Okay, he doesn't have a
Well, in that case, the
SSL.
Ogre Brute is not coming out.
This guy's toast.
I think he has a Dark Cultist, so else he wouldn't play it just like that.
Oh, that's fair. So should we do an... No, an Ogre Brute might hit the Dark Cultist.
Job's done.
And then it'll buff the thing with Death Rattle, and he may have more Death Rattles. We'll just let our SI7 get eaten. Hey! This is the best result
Oh.
possible.
I would even do that.
This is the best way to win games. I really like it when your opponent just gets so intimidated by your turn 2 play that he quits.
That never happened to me before.
That's never happened to you before. You may play faster than I do. I take my sweet time, and opponents are sometimes like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose anyway. He just did a good like turn 3 play, and my hand sucks. I'm not even gonna waste my time on this." Which in GVG is a bad idea. You can always come back in GVG.
Yeah. My opponents always take the time. If they overkill them by 20 points, then they think about playing the Archer's Fire or doing nothing. I hate this so much. Oh,
All right, this chat is filling up a little. So it's good to like finally be able to stream on normal European time. I know we have a lot of European fans,
You're
and
back.
they stay up to watch this live sometimes, which is like they're like 4 or 5 a.m. I keep the Cho and Yeti because we don't have a 4 drop. That's the only reason, and we have a ton of 3 drops. Normally, I would not keep a 4 drop, but
okay.
in this case, I'm comfortable doing this.
Then we have another turn. It's good.
Yeah.
I think I never watched the stream live. I always watched all the videos on YouTube, but
See,
stream
that's
I
good.
never-
That's what I expect people from Germany to do. But we have a lot of live viewers from Europe whenever we stream at night on like New York time night, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm in school. It doesn't really matter for tomorrow, Like I have a weird sleep schedule." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair."
Okay.
I had a weird sleep schedule when I was in school too, so can't judge that. Okay, what's happening to him? Are we gonna get another priest that quits on us? I'll take it, but
Now it tosses everything.
He tosses
He
everything.
probably had like a tension or something like that and thought about keeping it.
Job's done.
It was a really hard decision for him.
that's good. We just need to draw a 3 drop in the next 2 drops, which is fine. We have like 6 of them.
So... Micro Machine
Knock out the micro machine, put some pressure on. Hope he doesn't have a holy smite. That's really all we're afraid of. Because we have an Annoyotron if he puts out something like, actually
Dark
intimidating.
Cultist.
Yeah. And then whatever he puts out is going to die to the Eviscerate afterwards as we build all board. Ooh.
Oh, nothing. Oh god.
Oh. We play an Amani instead of setting up the Deadly Poison. I always prefer board over setting up weapons, even if it costs an extra mana and we're playing tempo. So that mana may actually be useful, but I don't really see what he can do.
And you could coin out Shadow Madness.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
that
it's
would be
all
bad.
about.
Yeah,
Annoyotron.
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I never play around a Shadow Madness. Maybe I should.
Yeah, and I really thought about Annoyotron because he most likely had something to play but wanted us to run. Shadow
Yeah,
Madness.
no, that's right. I need to play around it more. I get killed by it. So, not like killed, but I get like a little behind on card advantage because of it so often. I just think it's a rare card. It's unlikely they'll have it. It's really unlikely they'll have it in their hand. But I guess a 9/1.
Just like Micro Tech.
Yeah.
I played a co-op run with someone who always plays around Micro Tech. Like as a shaman in a full board, he has 3 creatures, and the opponent has 3 and doesn't have because he fears Micro Tech. And we often lost because he had absolutely play a lot. So here,
I have a philosophy of removing the priest board every time.
Yeah,
So here we're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna
bad.
use the dagger.
that's fine, I think. Yes.
Here we go.
Threes, okay.
So now we got our card back.
Mhm.
So now we're even on cards. We have the board. Well, I mean, he has an extra card, but he started with an extra one. We can eviscerate deadly poison. We can do an eviscerate deadly poison thing.
We could, but yeah. I don't know if the Yeti will be much more worth than Eviscerate in the future.
He hasn't been able to
Just
remove
play a
it.
bigger thing.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to remove it. We don't really have anything bigger to play, so
Yeah.
we might as well.
Okay.
This sets up the dagger
an
too,
argument.
which is good tempo.
Yeah.
He just put us in a very awkward spot,
Mm, yeah.
and we can't like freeze it and go face or anything. So I'm just gonna do the
No,
remove.
it's possible. Yeah. I just think that's the priest thing to play one big guy after another, and you run out of removal, you just die. But the alternative would be to trade and play Sun and Stalker. But probably better with the annoyed one.
Yeah. So that used, I just used 1.5 cards to remove his guy. I'll probably use the other half in connection with this Yeti, so we'll be down a card again.
Mm-hmm. We have
Kinda-
temper, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Alright. Well, this Yeti's dead to this, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We have no here.
Nope.
No.
I mean, I have one Earthen Ring, but
Nah, not here.
that's
Not just
fine.
trade.
He has no secrets.
So Kasan and Rama.
Ralmar Farseer.
What does the future
Did you have some funny games with Sneeds yet? Or something like that?
No, just well, the one game when I taunted him up, I won a game that I wouldn't
Yeah.
have because Gruul came out. But other than that, no. Oh God. All right, this is happening.
So can
We're
we
going
ignore
face.
Yeah.
Dropping
Put him
everything,
at
going face.
5. Yeah. So he dies from the 2 state things alone.
Yep.
Very good. And if he heals.
Light it up.
I see your
Here we go.
He
What
needs
have
a
you
really big
got?
taunt.
What have you got, priest? Because this is all that I got. I'm done.
So if he plays Holy Nova in Ascension, is it enough? Holy Nova doesn't kill anything. So
Oh man,
Tiger.
Rat's got quality options at 50 viewers before he got partnership. That was a different time for Twitch. That was a different time for Twitch. Oh, he does have a Holy Nova.
Yeah, but it didn't kill much.
Nope,
Oh, and the taunt. No, the taunt.
it's fine. We have our
Is there it?
Thrallmar Farseer that's alive, and then we have a Mad Bomber. Thrallmar Farseer is 4 damage. We'll use our face, trade 2 things in. 4 plus 3. We're
Yeah.
1 damage off.
I
Yeah.
wonder.
Alright, I guess
So,
Matter
Matter
Bomber is
Bomber.
going to go for the finish.
It worked
Yep.
for me once, and he had a full board and 2 hits in the face. Not exactly.
Yep. We need Matter Bomber to go for the finish.
Mm-hmm. So we have to trade the spider tank. Oh, what else?
Yep. We want Matter
First
Bomber to
Bully,
go for the finish, so I want everything dead.
Yeah.
I see your end.
So we need
Hope for the
two
best.
hits now.
Nope.
No.
Nope. There's one.
No.
There's two. There's three.
Yeah.
Matter Bomber. That's how you deal
Yeah,
lethal.
finish. Best play.
That's how you deal lethal. All right. Now we're rolling. Now we're at 10.
10 wins. Very good.
But hey, like we put everything out, and we're like, well, do you have it? Of course he had it. He's at 9-1. He has a taunt, and he has a Holy Nova he was saving. By the way, that's the only time Matter Bomber has ever dealt lethal for me.
Really? Yeah.
Yep, I've never had a Matter
I had
Bomber
it
lethal
like-
before that.
I had it like 3 times, I think. And one was a top. One was a real top deck Mad Bomber where I just hit face with everything. My opponent had like 3 floating watchers, like 8-8.
Oof.
And I top deck Mad Bomber. Just play it.
You
and
asked for it.
actually hit.
Watch
Nice.
It was a close game. So, very good hand. Do we keep the Eviscerate? I think so. Huh? Because we have actually.
Yeah, this is turn 4 play.
Mhm. I see a lot less mages in the higher wins. Much more paladins and
Hello.
priests now.
Mm-hmm.
So we pass. Don't think we pass. We don't have follow up.
Well, the spider
Spider
tank does
tank.
what we need.
Ah.
He has to play a 3-drop. No matter what, we're going to eat this guy. Now we play an Ogre Brute. And then if he's flipping the board right now, we eviscerate. If he's going back into control mode, we play Mechanical Yeti.
I wonder.
And we're set up.
Yeah, he needs like a super lucky arcane missiles or something. Okay, this, no.
Huh. That's fine, I guess. We Ogre Brute and...
Kill the chugger.
Yeah, I guess we kill the Chugger.
You
I don't really
can-
care if the Ogre
really
Brute
free.
dies.
So many options.
Yeah.
He can pick which one he kills.
I don't really like Ogre Brute that much because I feel like the effect does matter sometimes if you just hit face 5 times in a row and don't attack any minion.
I wonder.
But I guess it's fine.
What's happening?
Oh.
What did he do?
Play
Kill the Ogre
with the
Brute,
Goblin
and he
Serpent.
said, well, we're prepared for this.
That's
We're
also very
prepared.
nice.
Yeah, we're prepared very well for this.
Job's done.
Well, no, he's not gonna get to eat our spider tank. Although this sets our SI agent back a bit, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Someone say
No.
Oh.
No. All right. No, give us a trigger. 2-drop. That's not a 2-drop.
Oh,
So,
close.
that's what I have to do.
Yeah, thank you.
So at least gonna force him to ping. The other choice on that turn was just to play a Yeti and let him kill the 2/2, and then the next turn we would SI7 that the like body, the remaining body. Something to be said for that.
But we don't have the trigger for the SI.
Yeah, we would save the trigger for the SI.
What to do?
Oh, okay. Oh, that turn is.
Do nothing. Please do nothing. That would make me so happy. I'll take that 5 damage to the face if you do nothing.
Why would he do nothing? He needs like 2 flame strikes, polymorphs.
I don't know, he's thinking really hard about
One's
it.
out on me.
Which is what makes me think he has nothing.
Maybe an ooze.
Alright, that's actually really good. We'll micro
Sorry.
SI7 and attack the face.
Okay.
Actually, no. No.
I like daggering this. Yes.
Yeah, dagger and just Yeti. Because that would the other way would play is that flame strike.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We could also have
doesn't
dropped the
have-
micro machine regardless and traded the 2/2 in, which saves us some face damage, which could become very important against a mage, and keeps our board at the same size. And micro machine is a must remove thing, and he can only remove one thing without using something from his hand. Whereas this 2/2 on the board is not doing anything anymore. So,
He may have a first bolt or something,
What to
which
do?
he doesn't want to use on a
What to do?
flank 2/2.
yeah, exactly. But I kind of wanted to keep it in case we needed a trigger for SI7. Because we're still not at the point where we can trigger SI7 with, like, I don't know, Sea Giant or something.
But I don't think he can actually kill a Yeti easily because he didn't really have
I wonder.
4 mana play last turn. So he most likely will. We will see.
One's out on me.
How do you blow these things up, do you know?
You click more often.
You just keep clicking on it. Or you click on the furnace.
No, on the sometimes it starts burning and explodes.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the first bolt.
Well, he's giving us a trade. I guess we take the trade.
So many options.
Yeah.
I don't see why we
That's
wouldn't
fine.
take the trade. Just Micro Machine, Sea Giant, and then take the trade.
Yeah. The other option would be SI7, but then you would really play into Flame Strike.
Yeah.
The 2/2 won't do that much in
Options.
the end.
Yeah.
Next turn you will ping our 4/1, polymorph the Sea Giant.
I want him to polymorph the Sea Giant. I want him to do everything he can to the Sea Giant because I want Sneed to stay alive.
Yeah.
I'm like trying desperately to bait out his large removals, and he hasn't given us any. Like, I desperately want him to Flame Strike, trade, end his turn, not have a polymorph. Because if he had a polymorph, it's a pretty easy polymorph here. Because I'm not threatening, right? You just polymorph, ping the 4/1, and end your turn. Or like trade into the 2/2 with your Panther. So I think this move will tell us a lot about what he has in his hand.
Yeah. He might also have a Pyroblast or something. Let's see.
Reversing switch. That's not helpful. Well, actually, it's pretty helpful for Sneed. We'll put Sneed out, and then if he doesn't kill it, we'll like reversing switch it, and we have something that deals 7 damage and pops out a legendary.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So he doesn't have a large removal.
No. This would be awful.
No, he's
And he
saving
played
that.
Ooze.
He's cloaking it. Fine. So we're not SI7ing that.
No.
This is fine. Stormwind doesn't put it out of range. We can Stormwind and reversing switch to put it out of the range, but that's too fancy. Too fancy. Just gonna Sneed.
Yeah, fine with that.
Stormwind Champion does bait something out though.
But he doesn't have anything. He would have used the giant.
I'm not gonna be
Sneeds
cute
a lot.
about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be cute about it.
And
If
Sneeds
he's
a lot
holding
slower.
one of those two cards as a polymorph, then he's like super reading us to the point where I would be afraid he's sniping us.
Portals online.
Okay, good.
Whoa.
Powering up. Portals
I mean, he knows he's dead.
Uh,
He's gonna try to rush us down now. Unfortunately, we have an Argent Commander and an SI7. So we're gonna Argent Commander SI7 remove.
you don't need to go fast here.
Yeah.
No. Okay. That's clear.
That does take away everything we have on the board. We could Stormwind Champion SI7. I think that's safer.
And leave him make Block Pop. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
He won't
Yeah.
use it anymore.
The might of Stormwind.
This guy's toast.
Like, he has one card left. I want to save something with initiative in my hand.
Oh my god. Give us
Hey,
that
it's
thing.
Hello there, Kel'Thuzad. Do we have lethal?
14,
13.
18, yeah.
There we go.
That was really lucky.
Welcome to GVG.
God.
I was like, just give me something big. I have 4 damage in my hand and an eviscerate. I will be your friend. That was too epic. I will be your friend. What is Merps wrong about? Yes. So Merps had been. By the way, Merps, you know your like full real name is being shown to everyone right now, right? If you're typing to me like this. Oh, okay, he knows.
Oh, he knows us. Cool.
Merps realizes he's sending his full name to the public. Oh, I feel sad. That was his last. Like, he's getting arena rewards now, so we just sent him on his 3rd loss.
Okay. So he was like 10-2
Yeah.
or 11-2, yeah. It's so sad if you get to 11-2 and don't win the last game. Okay. But yeah, definitely he doesn't
Yeah.
complain about our legendary.
There we go. People saying nice things after. Well, to be fair, we had a good chance of pulling that out regardless, but still, not in that epic fashion. Because we had an Argent Commander in our hand and an Eviscerate and a Backstab. So, like, unless Sneed totally whiffs, we were able to kill the Deathwing and have a board.
Valera versus Ether.
Let's send this to
I will
Jordan.
fight with honor.
Absolutely worth it.
You're back.
So toss the Defiance and keep the rest.
Mm-hmm. Setting up Perth Arena right now. Oof. I haven't had a game like that go my way in quite some while, quite some time. That was a Mage Coin win. All right, this is good. I think the rogue follows the old tried and true thing of pre-GBG, which is the number. You just add the number of backstabs, eviscerates, and deadly poisons you have, and if it's 3, you have a pretty good. They have like an okay-ish deck that'll go, you know, probably like 7 wins. If you have more than that, it'll go like 9, 10 wins, and if you have less than that, it'll go like 5, 6 wins, or even worse. That was my like.
Didn't hear that before.
Yeah, that was always my barometer for the rogue. Because you need those cards to establish your tempo, and if you don't have that tempo, you lose. So, in GVG, I don't think that changed all that much. Especially because Sprint got even worse.
It's time for a little blood.
Actually, not helpful. But... we could backstab Dagger to keep it. I don't want to bother.
No.
Who you want?
It's really slow.
Yeah, I don't want to
And you
bother.
can't activate it. If he was a mage, I would think about it, but
Yeah.
now you can't do much. So coins. 2
True
silver.
silver. Yep.
Yeah. I have a lot higher win rate with that than if I go second, I think. Because then I can have 2 transfer plays. Like 2 silver and 2 consecration and just win.
Do we
So,
throw him
yeah.
our Farseer?
They both die to the
Well, we're not playing a
silver.
Kazan Mystic. I'm saving that for when he plays it secret.
Paladin secrets are not that great, but yeah.
I'm gonna use the dagger and clear.
Options.
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously didn't have a Blessing of Kings, but I don't want him buffing this thing at all. Like, it's disastrous if he buffs it.
Yeah.
Who you want me killed?
Here we go.
So now you can't guy. Yeah, rogue.
We're in this for the long haul. He now can't drop a 4-drop without wasting his sword on this thing. And we don't have a follow-up play, but he doesn't know that. He thought like, hey, these people don't have a 4-drop. They have to have a 5-drop.
Oh, good.
And
Oh,
we do
that's
have a
secret.
5-drop. Oh god.
Whoa!
Can we steal all of them? Does this steal control of all secrets? Oh, a random enemy secret.
Nah, random.
Alright, well, let's steal the
Take
secret.
Noble Sack would be better, I think.
The
And the
light
revenge.
is not discriminating.
Because it always is Avenge and Noble Sack. Whoa, repentance!
Well played.
Cool.
Here we go.
Who you want me killed?
Never forget Noble Sack.
Well, he can't use his sword anymore, but now we've set up Consecration for him. Or like, he set it up for us. He had 2 secrets, so I think his deck must be kind of fast.
Dingo.
Which is good, because it means he screwed up. Because this is not fast. He's deciding whether to pop the secret now or later. Or he has a 1 mana?
Elven Archer?
Oh,
Oh!
that's fair. He's moving on into desperation mode.
You could so we trade the Kazan, SI and Spire Tank? Oh, Spire Tank, then it's
The Kazan has a... It's going to give him a card. I don't want to give him a card. He did a desperation
Yeah.
move with it. I'm fine just setting up the board.
and just leaving it there.
Huh?
Nice.
No, I'm going to kill
Now we
off the
can-
Amani into the Shitenjin. Yeah, I just want to leave the
yeah,
Kazan
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Because we can... like, our board is not that much better, you know? Like, if we give him a card.
Yes, I know.
And I'd rather, like, starve him for options.
Okay.
What does the
Who you want me killed?
Like, he has the same problem he had before. We have more cards.
Now you can
We
play
have bigger
Steady.
cards, I think. Yeah. He had, like, a lot of small stuff. He has a Blessing of Wisdom, so he got here on his deck based on draw. Yeah. This
Oh.
is... Like, he's
Whoa.
gonna run out of
That
steam.
was a mistake.
That's like the best value of Burma Farsi, I know.
Like, he could have an Equality Consecrate combo, but I think his deck is just a failed tempo deck at this point. So I'm gonna Sea Giant, and then I'm gonna use a dagger.
Fine.
Or do I just Stormwind Champion?
Doesn't really do much yet.
Yeah, no, that's true. Let's do the Sea Giant.
Here we
And
go.
then trade with the spider attack. Right.
Keep everything at as high health as possible. He needs a mind control tech miracle. And even then, we're in very good shape.
I've got the beast in my
Alright,
Oh,
that's fair.
Follow the rule.
That's fair. Doesn't do him all that much good, but it's something. He still can't attack. We still have the Noble Sack. So,
it's not backstep, Stormwind, and
yeah. I mean, we're definitely Stormwinding.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Here we go.
So he doesn't have mind control tech. I'm still not giving him a card.
No, you have lethal anyway.
Well, I don't know if I have lethal really, but like, you know, he's probably gonna
He
remove
needs
something.
to have a consecration.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't have it
regardless,
last
I'm
time.
I'm starving him for cards. He freezes, that's fine. This is all fine.
Reporting for duty.
Do I have lethal? 5, 9. Yeah, we have lethal on, like, without anything in our hand. We just needed our dagger.
Well played.
And that is 12 wins, guys.
Yeah, so good.
Very nice. So the last win was against a,
Paladin
and we
And-
did not have the coin. Did
didn't.
not have the coin.
No, we didn't have
No,
it.
no coin paladin. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I didn't save the deck list. Oh well, I'll pull it off